Okay, here we go. Now we're active. Now we're live. How's everybody doing out there? Hope everyone is doing fantastic. Welcome back to another episode of Thought Not Thursdays. Paper Modern at the Game Hub, located in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Kamloops, that's where we are. You can come on down. You can join one of the largest modern communities in BC. We play Modern every Thursday night. And it is a magical time. Let's check to see how many players we got today. Got to go to the event link. Ooh, upcoming maintenance. Thursday Night Modern. We're going to open the event up here, see how it's going. We've got 13 so far. The Tank. Doing the love smash. I love it. We love it. It's amazing. Amazing time. We are throwing on some Monster Cats, what we're doing. Are we logged in? Hell yes, we are. Throw on the Good Vibes playlist. So you guys have a little bit more to listen to than just me flapping. There we go. Now we got some tunes. Now we got some tunes. All right, still getting things underway here. Still have a couple of people still registering, I think, for the event. They're late. We need another player to make things even. Four rounds tonight. Don't forget, it is the Aether Drift Commander Party happening this weekend on Saturday, the last day of week 3 of the league. Of course, you won't be able to play league games and Commander Party at the same time. We have a bye. Not amazing, that's for sure. All right, looks like round 1 has been created. Elmert has the bye, and it looks like we have Brandon and Andrew on head table. Two people who do not like to be on head table. We'll see if they make their way to head table. I better go yell at them because they're not going to head table. I can see them sitting there. All right, we got him up at head table. Timer has started. We're going to snooch it on over. Snooch it on over. All right, here we go. It's been a couple weeks since Brandon's been in. It's good to see his face back in the store, playing some Magic. Gathering some heads together. Sometimes you have to, you know? Oh, look at those. Look at those heavy dice. Just I can hear them go clunk on the table. Just clunk, 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 clunk. They're so heavy. We'll see if Brandon's playing Amulet Titan again. I'm not entirely sure what Snooch is going to be playing. He's got many different modern decks, so we're going to see what happens here. Snooch is going to be taking the play here. We're going to draw 7. We're going to see about mulligans, and we'll go from there. Gathering some herds, some heads. Oh, yeah, looks like Brandon's playing Amulet Titan. Snooch. Couldn't see what was in his hand, but looks like Brandon is going to mulligan this first hand. Discussing couple things about the RC. All right, I don't know if Brandon keeps this either. No, it looks like he is going to. He's got a Green Sun Zenith, a Wolf Run. He's got a Titan in hand, and there it is. Marsh Flats. Look at that Marsh Flats. What is this set from? Looks like Zendikar. What is this Marsh Flats from? Does anybody know? I have no idea what that's from. Snooch gonna crack that fetch. Grab a Surveil land. And Brandon's grabbed Urza's Cave first off. Shadowy Backstreet's coming in for Snooch. Coming in tapped. On the end step, of course. And there's a Surveil. He's going to keep it on top. Draw it this turn. There it is. Windswept Heath. And passing the turn. Brandon draws. Draws a something turf? Is that a greed turf? A ground turf? That doesn't sound right. Hanweir Battlements into play. Snooch is going to crack on the end step. He's going to crack a fetch. Or crack and grab a Godless Shrine. Shock. Crack a fetch. Grab a shock. That's the word. Those are the words I'm trying to say. There it is. He's in. He's going to play out Ophelia, the Exuberant Shepherd. On the end step there, of course, because that's how you do it. Swamp into play. Decisions now. For 2. 3. Flicker Wisp coming into play. It's going to flicker Urza's Cave. Exiling Urza's Cave. Combat being declared, 2 damage coming across. And the Flicker Wisp is going to get exiled. Flicker Wisp coming back. On the end step. And then that's going to get, those battlements are going to get exiled until the next end step with that Flicker Wisp. So it'll come back on his next end step, Brandon's end step. Brandon draws for turn and a Crumbling Vistage and an Arboreal Grazer out now. I'm going to play out a Kessig Wolf Run. Arboreal Grazer, of course, allowing him to play another land this turn. Ophelia getting that +1/+1 for flickering the Flicker Wisp. And now the Battlements has come back into play on Brandon's end step. Snooch has drawn for turn. Whiffs on a land this turn. Plays out an Emperor of Bones. Really has all the mana he needs at this point. Combat being declared. Emperor of Bones sucking up the Windswept Heath. Ophelia swinging across, targeting the Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp fades out. And the Arboreal Grazer blocking Ophelia being destroyed. And Flicker Wisp coming back in, and he's gonna flicker out a land of sorts. And the Battlement's getting exiled until the next end step. River, how's it going today? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. I'm doing well. Doing well. Snooch, of course, missing that trigger on the Ophelia before combat. It's going to go put that counter on before Brandon has a chance to do anything. Brandon in a bit of a bind here. Forest coming into play. 4, 2, 3. He's going to play out the... He's going to play Spelunking. Where Spelunking is the battlefield, draw a card. Then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you put a Cave onto the battlefield, this way you gain 4 life. Lands you control enter the battlefield untapped. Oh, Gruul Turf. That's what it is. Brandon missed a trigger. He should have flipped that land back over. There it is. He's remembered now. Snooch drawing for turn. Plays out a 4th land. Tapping for 2. Maybe. Going to combat. Emperor of Bones sucking up the Arboreal Grazer. Emperor Bones being adapted. Getting +2/+2. And now the Emperor Bones has rebirthed that Arboreal Grazer with the adaptability. Combat happening. $11 damage so far coming across. Ophelia will, of course, get that. He's tickling Ophelia triggers, but he's not targeting anything. 11 damage. That's a big swing. Big swing. Bonnie, welcome in. Thank you for them 6 biddies. Hope everything is going well with you. All right, looks like Snooch is going to crack his fetch, grab a snow-covered plains, and then play out a Relic of Progenitus. And the Arboreal Grazer getting exiled to the Exile Zone. Just playing Magic on Spell Table, practicing for tomorrow. Very good. We like that. Bruce is looking to practice some F&M tonight, or some Standard tonight, but I don't think anyone's here for Standard. It's going to be a lovely time. Hopefully we get a good turnout tomorrow. Brandon's doing some fiddling off screen. He's going to put a Gruul Turf. Comes into play untapped from the Spelunking. Boom Theory. Thank you for the 7 months. Still got to post in the Discord looking for a ride. Oh, that shouldn't be too hard to get. Shouldn't be too hard to get, Bonnie. So Brandon's floating 1 red, 1 green currently. One green, 1 colorless floating. He's going to tap everything out. Looks like he's tapping some more stuff. He's going to tap it in another one. 6 total mana. Oh, 1 goes on the board. There's a Titan. Primeval Titan hitting the field now. And of course, when he hits the field, you get to look for a land card. Up to 2 land cards and put them on the battlefield untapped due to Spelunking. Brandon has to make a move now. Otherwise, it's going to be game over for him. Grabs a Valakut and a Simic Growth Chamber. Spelunking, of course, entering untapped. He's going to float 2 mana from the Simic Growth Chamber, bouncing it back to his hand because he's got to bounce at land. So he has 1 green, 1 blue floating, and 1 open. 1 colorless open, plus Valakut, so 1 red and 1 colorless. He says he did something wrong. Not entirely sure what. I don't think he's actually played a land for turn. Titan getting haste with Valakut. Aftermath Analysis being cast. Milling 3 cards. Looking for land. Looking for land. Did grab 1. Prismatic Ending coming across. Targeting Primeval Titan. And that's going to be game 2. We'll go to game 2. Sideboard tech about to happen. We'll see what everyone's sideboard's in here. Colton! How's it going? Doing well. Doing well. Just coughed and said, ow, my nose. I don't know what that's about, but hey.
I like your guru stand.
You like my guru stand, eh?
Very
It's
nice.
pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Very nice.
It's a wireless guru stand.
How does that even work? Just imagine like those the Dyson bladeless fans.
Yeah.
So that's like, you know, like the magnetic levitating.
Exactly. All right. We are, oh my. We're not getting a very good amount of together for Journey Together. SV9 Pokemon.
Still good.
We're getting 8 booster packs. 8 booster packs, 2 booster bundles, 2 booster boxes, and 1 ETB. I ordered, I think, 24 ETBs, 24 booster boxes. That's not a lot. First come, first serve. No holds, no holds. What an unfortunate amount of Pokemon product. We did get some Pokemon product in today. We got 2 boosters, a check lane 2 booster pack bundle, and a tin. All right, game 2 coming on, getting underway now. Amulet coming out first turn with that Urza Saga. Snooch gonna shock in a Godless Shrine. I'll fix the life here so that it actually makes sense and is relevant to the game that is currently being played. Ooh, Thoughtseize. Just gonna toss that defense grid to the bin. A Dryad of the Lycian Grove coming into play now. Brandon drops a land, taps it, produce the mana, bounce the land back to his hand to float 3. Dryad, you get to play an additional land on your turn. Here's the second land, the Vesuva. And it is a copy of Urza Saga, I believe. Bit of Marsh Flats coming in for Snooch. Pass the turn back. Urza Saga 1 up to 3. Urza Saga 2 up to 2. Tapping to float. Sacking that. Looking for a artifact, I believe, is what you do on... Yeah, search library for an artifact card. And another amulet hitting the field with that Urza Saga. The lovely John has just arrived. I see him in his big doofy grin out there, having a good time. We'd like to see that for sure. Gruul Turf, tapping it, bouncing it back to his hand, floating 2 green, 2 red, and 2 colorless. Casting all that for Primeval Titan. Primeval Titan gonna search for 2 lands to come into play. Tapped, although untapped because they are amulets. 2 amulets in play. A Besage, Gruul Turf coming into play, and a Beseju, who endures. Hitting the field. Snooch is gonna scoop. He knows he's got the second Titan in hand. It's just gonna be too much damage coming across with all them lands coming across. He knows he's got the lands in there.
Yeah, it's tough with the 2 Titans. Yeah, it's like I had the Solitude.
We're gonna go to game 3. The combo goes off, and we go to game 3. That's just how it is. That's just how we're doing it. 27 minutes, 30 seconds left in the round.
Hi, Garion. See you on Dota. See you on Dota in many hours.
Looks like Garion is bouncing out of here for the night.
This sleeve is damaged. Use it for now, but then we'll re-sleeve it. So.
I got a little package on my desk from Silver Spire Games.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this.
We're gonna crack it right. Oh God, it smells awful. Oh,
Yeah, me too.
oh, why does it smell so bad in here?
I want to try with the new card.
All right, Urza Saga Amulet out first turn for Brandon. Exactly what he wants to happen. And then Snooch has got a Godless Shrine and a Bajuka Bog? A Boggart? A Boggart Bog? What the heck is that? Snooch plays with those tinted inner sleeves, and I can't read what it is. Gruul Turf, floating 3, bouncing Gruul Turf back to hand, playing out the Dryad of the Ilian Grove. Solitude to exile. And Brandon gaining 2 for that. Overlord of the Baelmerk coming out with impending. Solitude back to hand from the Overlord.
I'm going to create 2 search for extracts. Oh yeah, I exiled it, sorry. And step 2.
End step, taking down that Overlord. 4 turns before she's online.
What did we miss it? Ouch. Yeah, sorry. Grab a critter. No.
Our Brandon thinking about things. The Michelson's Garden's going to copy the Amulet of Vigor. It's going to drop the Gruul Turf down to make 4 mana. Drop down 2 defense grids. And that's going to be that. Each spell costs 3 more to cast, except during its controller's turn. So 6 more to cast a spell on your opponent's turn. Brandon gonna float a mana with that Urza Saga. Gonna crack it, because you have to. Grab another amulet. Because that's what you do when you play Amulet Titan. You just grab amulets. Floating 6, Primeval Titan. And Snooch is going to scoop from that. Did get mana flooded. Or mana screwed, rather. So that's going to be the game. He knows when it's over, so he's just going to call it.
No, this is like one of those popular decks. Yeah, it's like 3rd top or 4th top in modern. Yeah, it's like 3rd or 4th top in modern.
We're going to stand up, walk around, make sure everything's going all right, because we are about to lose Ian, and Garion's gone, so I'm going to see how everything is going on out there. You guys can check the concourse, and we will be right back.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I had my graphics guys and stuff to clear the list. Yeah, you'll see the popular. I'm trying like a new build that doesn't have Aether Vial, doesn't have Cougars, Metronose, like the new god, and
your lips, you're the only high I need. I'm losing control, your eyes entice me. Just letting go, your hold is stunning. I feel you rushing through my veins. Our bodies getting closer. Your heartbeat drives me insane. I feel you taking over. I feel you rushing through my veins. Our bodies getting closer. Your heartbeat drives me insane. I feel you taking over. I feel you taking over.
Oh my god. 6 minutes left in the round, ladies and gentlemen. So out there talking to Dustin. He is getting into standard, which is exciting. We love that. I am going to have
Take me high, break me down, you're the flashing light.
Gets go work on his list actually.
Catch my soul, lose my mind, you're the only trip I need. I'm losing control, your eyes entice me. Just letting go, your hold is stunning. I feel you rushing through my veins. Our bodies getting closer. Your heartbeat drives me insane. I feel you taking over. I feel you rushing through my veins. Our bodies getting closer. Your heartbeat drives me insane. I feel you taking over.
All right, I'll be back again. Be right back again. All right, we are now at time. We probably were at time for a little while, but, you know, things happen. Things happen. How's everyone doing out there? We all doing good? We're through round 1, almost. That game, you see Jeff and Nick just taking that game right to the end. There it is. Jeffrey's beaten Nick 2-0. And now event round 2 will be starting. We'll have Brandon and Braden on head table. Very rare we see the same people on head table twice. We're going to see some Amulet Titan again. Alright, looks like Braden's taking where Brandon was sitting. And Brandon will be on the other side. Oh, looks like there are now children in the store. So we're going to transition over to the table. I just picked myself up one of the Aether Drift mats. Version 4. It's an amazing mat. I love this mat. I rarely partake in my own supply of things, but I feel like with this Aether Drift mat, it is absolutely amazing, so I'm taking one for myself. As is my prerogative. Yeah, I'm just going to make sure that Marissa is doing okay over there. All right, now we've got the round started. Unfortunately, the timer's going to be a little bit off. But hey, it is what it is. Yevamai Coast coming into play for Brennan, turn 1. And then there's a Saga for Brandon. He's going to get that to turn 3. Doesn't look like he got a Titan Amulet out first turn, which is all right. Eldrazi Temple and a Glaring Fleshraker. Looks like Brandon's going to be playing Eldrazi today. Which is an all right time. Playing the Eldrazi. All right, let me check the event link. We're only off by a minute, so that's quite all right. We're all right with that. There's the amulet for Brandon. And he's going to drop down a Crumbling Vestige. He's going to name green as its mana source. Looks like Nick's going to get to buy this round. Tapping for green and a colorless. Green Sun Zenith for 1. He's going to search his library for a green creature card with converted mana cost 1 or less. Put it on the battlefield, then shuffle his library. And shuffle Green Sun Zenith into its owner's library. Interesting. I would imagine he's going to get an Arboreal Grazer. Just maybe? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. What is it? Oh, wait. Nope. It is. It is an Arboreal Grazer. Green Sun getting shuffled in. He's going to put a Simic Growth Chamber into play. Leaving it untapped. He's going to bounce the whatever other land he had in hand. There, back to hand. Snow-covered Warren Waste coming in for Braden. He's going to go ahead and tap for 1, 2. And a Wastegate Battle Mage coming into play, exiling the Amulet. Glaring Fleshraker triggering. Eldrazi Spawn coming into play. That Glaring Fleshraker doing damage to both players. Or no, to each opponent. And how did Braden said he lost a life there? Who's at 19? No, never mind. He's at 19. Brandon's at 18. Okay. Because the Battle Mage coming into play. Floating one is going to crack the Urza Saga. Grab himself another Vigor. Amulet of Vigor. Oh, I need to order cups. Eight-ounce coffee cups with lids is what I need. Double Dryads coming in. Dropping down a bunch of Eldrazi, or not Eldrazi, land. Dropping down 2 Dryads in that turn. Ugin Slab coming into play.
Oh, 7 green. That's like. I was like, you just invent anything? No, that'd be so good.
Deciding what to do here. while I buy coffee cups off Amazon. Brandon, gonna untap OP drop. Titan coming out. Brandon's going to grab a couple lands here, put them into play. Probably will grab Valakut for the haste. Does Valakut give haste? What gives haste? It's not Valakut, it's something else. It's Arena of Glory that gives haste. Or is it Valakut that gives haste? Valakut does give haste. Or battlements give haste. Titan getting haste? Braden is gonna do something on combat. Kessig Wolf Run coming out.
Just my balance trigger. Yeah. No, I used one. Oh, thank you. Yes. 3 damage. 3 damage. I'll take that. I'll take that. No more land drops. Going to combat. Beginning of combat. Right. 4. Go.
4 damage coming across that Ugin's binding, bouncing the Titan back to hand. Another Ugin's Labyrinth coming into play for Braden. Brandon gonna untap upkeep, draw. Mycosynth Gardens coming into play, 3 damage. He's gonna copy the Amulet of Vigor with the Mycosynth Gardens. Land number 2 coming into play. Gruul Turf. Tapping, untapping, tapping, untapping. Bouncing it back to hand. Primeval Titan, casting. Skinning up his Seiju or Vesuva. Copying Valakut. Trigger for the damage on the stack. Brain's gonna tap a bunch, sack the Eldrazi spawn, and he's gonna Causeless Command. Ugin's Binding, getting exiled, going to bounce all non-land permanents back to hand. He's going to make 5 spawns and then scry 5 and draw a card.
Relevant, yeah. Very relevant. I can win through that if I have 4 lands.
So he's wondering right now about the ruling because the arboreal, no, the dryads, he still has another landfall he could do with the dryad because that's still in play, and then he can play out the more dryads to get more landfalls. Then we'll get more land, being able to play more land. There's going to be a judge call right here, so Alex is going to have to go over there and see what's happening. I'm going to go yell at Alex. Oh, wait, no, Brandon's going to go yell at Alex. Divine, how's it going? Bonnie, practice is done. Sorry, guys, missing your thing. So the Brandon is using a completely custom playmat made by himself. That is his dog there. And then the Chiller Pillar top 8 playmat is a you can only get that during Chiller Pillar.
He triggered this, so all of these come back to my hand, right? I have used 2 land drops for everything off that. Does it automatically use your turns and drop?
We just had a whole heck of a lot of new playmats come in today. So there are a lot of playmats in right now.
Okay, so in that, thank you. Okay, thanks, buddy. You saw your. Yeah. This was a response to the Zuba target. So did I still do damage to you?
All good. You had a couple of custom mats that are coming in the mail. Nice. You figured one was custom. You may have had the other custom one with Harley Quinn. Still smells of spilt coffee. Ah, that's too bad. We ran out of cups that could have the lids, so we definitely need to make sure that people are using the lids when they have coffee. Did you throw it in the wash? Brandon, going to pass turn back to Braden. Little band there. You had to wash it 3 times. Didn't want to jeopardize having it wrecked. You hand washed it 3 times. There's no glare. We got glare. Brandon's wondering, making sure there's no glare. There's no glare. I fixed the glare issue. Look at that beautiful Eldrazi spawn token. Reality Smasher coming out. Coming across for 5. You were in this afternoon? They look great. Did you see all the new ones that I had pulled out? I have no idea who you are in real life. Duck hates you for how many playmats you have. I just picked up a new one.
What? Amulet of Ignis. Yeah. Landfall for turn. Cycle for turn. Attempt to copy Amulet of Ignis.
Amulet of Vigor being copied by the Mycosynth Gardens. He's trying to play everything out again. For 3. Dryad coming out. Land coming in. Land coming into play. Two Valakut triggers coming in. Bam. Response. See, Braden's going to respond to the bounce trigger of the Gruul Turf. He's only got 2 hit points left. There's 2 Valakuts on the field right now, so any lands that come into play are going to do damage. It's going to be... Brandon's going to Kozilek's Command for 5. He's going to exile the Dryad with Kozilek's Command. And he's going to go ahead and do something else. Very sticky situation to get out of right now. He's going to make 5 Eldrazi spawn. And there it is. Another Dryad coming out. And blam. Oh, you're new to the area? Well, welcome. Hopefully you can say hi on draft night next week. Amazing. Monday's a good day. It's a good day. We got a lot of drafters. It's unfortunate. Not a lot of people are excited about drafting Aether Drift. Until they drafted Aether Drift. And now everyone's kind of excited to draft Aether Drift. What's your what's your magic background? What do you like to play? What's your collection like? You end up being competitive with that standard? We like that. We support that wholeheartedly. This could be you on stream. Because we do cast Friday Night Magic. Standard. Unfortunately, I'm not in on Mondays. So I don't cast draft. It'd be cool if I could. Well, Ian's finally leaving. He clocked out at 7. Finally leaving. Where do you hail from, Divine? Yes, I saw that, Bonnie. I will pick you up. All right. Game 2. Braden keeping Brandon. I think Brandon can keep this. He's got a Titan. He's got a Titan, a Saga, a cave, spelunking, and something else. Oh, a besiege. Oh, Odawara, Soaring City. Oh, you bought your first Commander Precon yesterday. Nice. Which one did you buy? All right, Brandon is going to keep. You love to play games sometime? You're learning? Excellent. It's a good place to learn. Ugin's Labyrinth targeting Devourer of Destinies. Pretty good turn one play for Braden. Brandon's going to play out that Urza's Saga first, I believe. You're from Southern Ontario. Hello. You came out here to rock climb and meet the awesome people out here. Oh, that's amazing. That's a distance to travel. BC has some really nice people. I mean, maybe. That Urza Saga did come out first turn for Brandon. And now passing the turn to Braden. Secluded Courtyard. Naming Eldrazi and passing the turn back. Urza Saga going up to level 2. Playing out a forest, perhaps. There it is. Tapping for 2. Playing out a Collector Oofy. Activated abilities on artifacts can't be activated. Hello. That's good sideboard. It's good sideboard against Braden. Lost Caverns of Ixalan's Blood Rites. Vampires are fun. You're not wrong. Hell yeah, Rad. Hell yeah. Are you adding the restream bot? Brandon's going to play out a land for the turn. Floating red, green, and colorless. Spelunking coming out now. 1 green floating. Thank you for them 10 biddies, Bonnie biddies. The old Bonnie biddies. No, it doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Let's not say that. Cavern of Souls coming out for Braden, naming Eldrazi. That heralds the end now in field. And a Torp Orb. Six damage coming across. That heralds the end. Or Reality Smasher coming across for 6. Oh, looks like I missed some damage triggers on Brand. No, I didn't. We're good. We're good. I got it right. I got it right. I think. Maybe. Maybe I got it right. I don't know. Brandon gonna play out Maybe? What are you doing? Tapping for 3? I'm going to play out the Dryad. Can still do 2 lands. Hasn't played a land for turn. Deciding. Looks like he's picking a forest. Maybe. Maybe picking a forest. We don't know yet. The Civic Growth Chamber coming into play. Untapped, as it is the Amulet of Vigor. And he's going to bounce the... bounce a couple things back to hand. Gruul Turf coming into play as well. Bouncing the Battlements to hand and going to pass kill. Nothing but praise for everything you chatted without the game thought. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Dom wanted to kill you after board wiping on your spell table practice game tonight. Why are you board wiping? Were you playing standard? Braden now taking his turn. Oh, he's got some spicy cards in hand, that's for sure. Sowing Mycospawn coming in play kicked. Gruul Turf being exiled. Response to that exile trigger. Braden casts Otawar Soaring, channeling the Otawar Soaring City. Getting rid of the that thing. I can't remember what it was. Whatever artifact that was. 6 damage coming across. Oh no, that is a 3. Down to 3 land. You're in commander. You did a card and got rid of all creatures and artifacts. He almost scooped after that, but I told him there have been games where we had 4 board wipes and kept going. Yep, that's how commander works. Force coming into play. Lotus Field also coming into play. Dryad allowing the other landfall this turn. He's going to float 6 mana here. And Brandon is going to sacrifice 2 lands at this point. Didn't help that he's 3 hours ahead, so he had to go to bed early. No more practice for you. Boo. The Primeval Titan hitting the field with that 6 mana. He's going to search for a Valakut, I would imagine. There's the Valakut. He's going to grab a something else. Something to copy the Valakut, I would imagine. Valakut, definitely chosen. He's going to pick another land here. Maybe not the Valakut. He's picked it back up. There it is, Valakut. And a Gruul Turf. He's going to float 2. And there's a bounce trigger. He's going to bouncing the Gruul Turf back to hand. For 1 green, he's going to play an Arboreal Grazer, allowing him to drop the Battlements into play. Valakut, he's going to give, the Battlements is giving the Primeval Titan haste. He's going to call combat, swing into the Primeval Titan, going to grab 2 more lands. With that Dryad on field, all lands are considered mountains. So he needs 5 mountains online to get Valakut to start dealing damage. Still deciding on lands. Mirror Pool. 1 choice. And a Vesuva coming into play, copying the Valakut. And passes the turn back. Braden's going to take the 6 from the Valakuts. Double Valakut. He now has 5 mountains online. Brandon's got 3 life. 3 life right now. Braden for 6. Devourer of Destinies online. Exiling the Primeval Titan. Combat. Declaring. 6 damage. 10 damage coming across. He's going to have to block, which is going to slow him down a little bit. 5/5 with Trample coming across that Reality Smasher, which is unfortunate for Brandon. Sitting on 3 life is not ideal when you're facing down an Eldrazi. Deciding how to block here. Dryad 2/4. He's got that Oopie. I think that's just a something, but the Arboreal Grazer is 0/3. Is he gonna triple block here? Is that what you do? You can't triple block. You need to block that Does anyone else's screen look like a diving board? Dryad going to the bin. Arboreal Grazer left alive. No damage across to Brandon. Braden passing the turn back. Let's see if Brandon can get out of this situation. Because he is in a situation now. Does have 5 lines online, 5 mountains, so double Valakut is going to be able to do damage here. Looks like a Toon-drawn diving board. I have no idea what you've done, Bonnie. Amulet of Vigor, number 2 online. I don't know what Brandon has in his hand there. But he's not in good shape.
No, well, they can't stack it. This just basically overrides everything about
He's got something. Urza's Cave being activated. Searching for a land. Now it's back. You're back to non. Brandon plays a Dryad out instead of a land, thinking it's a land. There we go. Shifting Woodlands coming into play. For 4. He is using that Shifting Woodland to copy the Dryad. Three to play the Urza's Cave. I thought that cave was already out. I can't get back far enough for the All right, they're going to go to game 3. We're going to go to game 3 on this.
No, you didn't. Neither of us.
Brandon wants to have a good game here. No mulligans.
That's why I spent so long deciding if I was going to keep last game, because there was
You got Magic on the computer and Ferrets on your Twitch? Best of both worlds. What do you mean Ferrets on your Twitch? Are you watching the Ferret Rescue? Ferret Software? Wow. Ferret Software has 172,000 followers and is partnered. Brandon's calling. He's already lost. Simic Growth Chamber plus a Boreal Grazer out. And I hit that Herald Z end online for Braden. Dryad coming out now for Brandon. 3 lands online for Brandon. 2 lands on for Braden. Cavern of Souls, Naming Eldrazi. Glaring Fleshraker out now as well. Brandon. Touching things. He's just touching things. Moving things, touching things. It's fun looking at all the mannerisms that everyone does when they play Magic. Kessig Wolf Run out now. It's combat time. Brandon's just going to pass the turn right back. Snow-covered wastes online for Braden. Oh, does have a Kozilek's Command in hand. As well as another Glaring Fleshraker. There it is, second Fleshraker. Two damage coming across from the Glaring Fleshraker and the Eldrazi Spawn coming into play. Torp Orb. Torp Orb's gonna make things difficult for Brandon. No ETB triggers. Primeval Titan hitting the field. As just a Primeval Titan, because no ETBs. For 4. Reality Smasher online. Things not looking good for Brandon without those ETBs. Things are difficult. Beseju, Who Endures online. Braden's got quite a wall of Eldrazi over there, so not going to be able to do too much here. Primeval Titan finding Valakut. Brandon floating a green. Gruul Turf online. He's going to float 2 with the Gruul Turf. Bouncing Beseju. Getting rid of that Torp Orb. Definitely what he needed to do there. Allowing Braden to get a basic land. Something's happening here. I don't know what it is. Valakut now online. He's going to give his second Titan haste. That was copied with Mirror Pool. Valakut trigger doing 6 damage. Kozilek's command being played as combat is declared. He's going to exile the Primeval Titan that was copied with Mirror Pool because it's converted mana cost is 0. Four damage from the things. 6 damage coming across with the Primeval Titan. Six damage. Gonna grab some lands. Finding the cards he needs. The lands he needs. I'm assuming Vesuva's one, because you got a copy of that Valakut. Vesuva and a Shifting Woodland. Multiple Valakut triggers happening. He's got 4 Valakut triggers to dish out. Doing 3 damage to 3 creatures, and then 3 to face. He's taking 6 to the face. Oh, should have 6, looks like. And passing turn. You're going to head out now, Bonnie? All right, sounds good. Make some dinner, get ready for the weekend. Yeah, we will see you tomorrow. That is time. I'm going to go make sure that time is being announced. All right, I have announced that is time.
sake, I think I might be able to live another turn.
Yeah.
So I can do this.
Oh, no, I'll just make it not fair.
I can play this to get the crazy stuff enchantment.
Oh, exile. Yeah, okay. Okay. Play it out.
Exile that, but you just, like you said, you just pump the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pump this massively.
Pump whatever it is.
Yeah, I got
Alright, buddy. It is.
the games.
That's going to be the game. Braden's going to call it. He can't deal with the damage coming across. So we're going to go to round 3. Still waiting on 3 games to be reported right now. There's one. Jordan and Jeff, Zach and Alex. Zach and Alex haven't reported yet. Oh, there's the report from them. So we're just waiting on Jordan and Jeffrey. I can tell Brandon to stay there because he's probably going to be on head table again.
If I can get them on. I have a full land hand. Yeah. Even sure, even that's that. Like,
All right, looks like round 3 going to be underway here. I will get that going for everybody. Jeff versus Brandon on head table. I'm going to go to the washroom while those guys set up.
Scared the shit out of me. Oh, just waiting for my deck to stall out. It's 10.5.
Oh, gosh.
I really changed it up a bunch. I tried to go with a combination of the 2 lists that I like the most. So I went a little bit with the aftermath analysis when I can definitely get that combo online, but I also have a lot of the original just shift the table.
Yeah, it's just win.
But we'll move the microphone over so they can hear us.
Yes, of course.
Well, just like watching a hockey game on the radio.
Yeah, exactly. Like they used to.
Some people like it more.
Yeah.
Are you two and always running on the phone?
I guess so. Hopefully.
Yeah.
You will, yeah.
I got there in time. Really like it. And then I just wanted to feel lucky and that super fast reality.
Exactly. You're playing John Technically.
That's fast.
So I think the one thing on that is pretty
I watched that last game. Yeah, once you were online, you're
Then
just like
it's
sitting
okay.
there like,
yeah, then it just works.
and that just like literally, that just helps to beat it once it's online.
Yeah. So that 5 cards.
But you need to get online. I see what you mean.
Well, and then I can play short on that. And not even match up.
All right, timer has started.
Well,
We're gonna be a little bit behind, 2 minutes behind.
it's just,
I needed to clean the washroom. It was getting a little bit manky in there. Zach's in the chat. I picked up Muffin Plus. Or we got in some new protein muffins. We're gonna give them a try. See how they are. Bake City. Muffin Plus protein. Try one of these bad boys out. Oh man, smells good. It's dense. It's so dense. Oh my god. I don't know, man. This is dense as frig.
for sure. I just want to yeah.
Fatal push hitting a construct. Wait, that's not Zach in the chat. That's somebody else. Crumbling Vestige. 1 floating mana and an amulet in play right now. He's gonna grab another amulet to put into play. For 3. For 2. Green Sun Zenith. Arboreal Grazer in play now, with my mouth full of muffin. Echoing Deep hitting the field now for Brennan. gaining a counter and passing the turn. March of the Wretched Sorrow. Gonna push the Arboreal Grazer. Jeff drawing for turn now. For 3, playing out Necrodominance. Necrodominance triggering. I can't quite read what Necrodominance does. Necrodominance. Skip your draw step. At the beginning of your M step, you may pay any amount of life. If you do, draw that many cards. Your maximum hand size is 5. If a card or token will be put into your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So, Jeff is going to go ahead and draw 10. Jeff looking for answers. I haven't seen this deck. I don't know what it does. We're going to find out together. Five cards going to exile. Maximum hand size 5. And passing the turn back to Brandon. Brandon's just going to play it on Urza's and pass the turn back. Dossie Voidwalker in play. Ooh, and a Thoughtseize hitting. Can either pick a Green Sun Zenith or a Primeval Titan. Titan getting pitched. Titan is exiled with a void counter from that Dothy Voidwalker. On the end step, being declared, Brandon's going to create a 3/3 artifact. Construct. Oh my god, the sneezing. The sneezing. Jeff, gonna draw 14 here. Go down to 3. Gotta cast that perfect hand. See if he gets what he needs. I'm not entirely sure what he's looking for. Or how he wins the game right now. Soul Spike. Pitching a Profane Tutor and a Fatal Push. March of the Wretched Sorrow, discarding Fell of the Profane, and
So I'm gonna pay once to cast it, and then for every 2 cards I draw, it costs less. So I'm gonna pitch 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
he's going to pitch for 10x right now. He's going to do 10 damage and gain 10 life. Right now, he might pitch another one to do 12 damage, gain 12 life. Going up 10. And that's the turn. Retaining 5 cards in hand and passing back. Brandon drawing for turn. Echoing Deeps going up to 3. Fetching with that Deep, getting an expedition map.
Technically not.
Oh, yeah, take it out. You got it.
Echoing Deep going to exile. Expedition map coming into play.
I'm packing the map.
He's going to crack the map.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Going to get a land.
Literally bought the map, gave them mana to crack it, and then shuffled it, present it, and then picked it up.
There's a lot going on.
I think he got a Simic Growth Chamber off that. Brandon saying he's gonna have to play a land for turn and pass, and I think that's what he's gonna have to do here. I don't see any other thing in his hand that's gonna give him the ability to get more mana. Has a Green Sun Zenith, could get an Arboreal Grazer again, or could get his Dryad. But with the things Jeff is doing, it might not matter. Does Alex have the buy? He's just up. Oh, yeah, he does have the buy. He's just hanging out down the street. Just chilling. All right, Simic Growth Chamber. Hitting the field. Coming in untapped because of the amulet.
You're right. No, that's, you can't cast that.
I can't. No, it's just a thing.
Okay. So, yeah. Now that I have it.
And gonna pass the turn back. Jeff playing out another land for turn. Or not another land for turn, but his land for turn. He's gonna Thoughtseize. Green Sun Zenith going to the bin. Getting exiled, actually. From that Dothy Voidwalker. Brandon decide. Well, no, Jeff is deciding what to do. Dothy Voidwalker getting sacked. Primeval Titan hitting the field. So Jeff's gonna get 2 mana, putting it into play. Tapped. Shuffling his library. Jeff, moving end step. Triggering the Necrodominance. It's going to draw 4 cards right here. Four cards in hand. What does he got? Soul Spike. Soul Spike pitching an Emperor of Bones and a Fatal Push. Just at 13? What did I miss? What did I miss? I missed some triggers here for damage. End step, Otawara bouncing the Primeval Titan back to Brandon's hand. Brandon drawing a card. It is another Primeval Titan. Urza Saga ticking up to 3. Adding a colorless. He's going to grab an Amulet of Vigor from that Urza Saga. Level 3 Saccharino. And there it is, Amulet of Vigor. 3 amulets online right now. Crumbling Vestige, adding a green. Adding 3 more colorless from that Crumbling Vestige. Tapping the Simic Growth Chamber, adding a blue and a green. Titan coming out. He's going to search for 2. He's going to leave 1 colorless open from the 6 mana, and Jeff is going to respond to this. March of the Wretched Sorrow. And he is going to pitch some cards. Pitching a Bowmaster and a oh god. Shieldred. And paying 2 to destroy that Primeval Titan. And Brandon's still going to get the trigger for getting the 2 mana. He's going to transmute Tolaria West, get a card that costs 0 mana. Summoner's Pact being cast out. Titan on field now from the Summoner's Pact. Putting that Titan in the field and then in hand, and then using the rest of the mana to cast that Titan out, grabbing 2 more lands. Is that a Kessig Wolf Run? Simic Growth Chamber in play now. This is going to be able to untap everything 3 times, tapping things 3 times. It's going to give him 6 mana, I believe. Beseju going back to hand, but he's going to tap it to float another green. Casting Green Sun Zenith. He's saying he's made a huge mistake. Casting your Green Sun Zenith for 6, he says. For 7? He's going to grab a Primeval Titan here. Primeval Titan triggering. Going to grab 2 lands. One of them should be a Valakut. Brandon's really trying to concentrate here. To get these easily distracted. Urza's Cave. And a Shifting Woodland sit in the field. Oh, he's got Valakut in hand. That's why he can't get that Valakut out. Shieldred in play now. Beseju gonna bounce the, or get rid of the Necrodominance, which is definitely what he needed to do. There's the cut. And pass the turn back. Shielder triggering off the draw. Dryad coming in the field. There's the Valakut on field. Four for the Summoner's Pact, 3 for the Dryad. Summoner's Pact on online. 3 damage from the Valakut hitting the field. Now has 5 mountains. Combat happening. 12 damage coming across from the Primeval Titans. Valakut's going to trigger a bunch of times and destroy Jeff. Still managed to get it done. Still managed to get it done. We'll go to game 2. Moving up to game 2. We're going to get some things happening. Brandon's saying that there are people talking next to him, getting him distracted, which is a fair point. He's playing a very complicated deck. He's got one land for everything. One land to do everything, and those Primeval Titans need to come out to get more lands going, to get Valakut online, doing things. It's a very complicated deck. So I can definitely understand where he's coming from. Of course, Jeff also playing an extremely complicated deck, looks like. While they're sideboarding, I'm going to look at Pokemon stuff. See if we can get some Pokemon product in the store. We did manage to get a couple of things in.
Yeah, that's. I've not read anything. No, but yeah, I understand. Yeah, there's all kinds of new tech and parts.
Pokemon Labyrinth? Sounds like Brandon's going to keep. And Jeff looks like he mulliganed. Maybe he's still shuffling. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
We're missing a piece!
Yeah.
Ooh, Leyline of the Void coming out pre-gaming. He's pre-gaming, ladies and gentlemen. And Thoughtseize. Force of Vigor or Arboreal. Force of Vigor going to the bin off that Thoughtseize. And Brandon drawing, playing out of Urza Saga. Another Thoughtseize. Ooh, no landfall, land drop for turn 2. Missed another land drop. This is unfortunate for Jeff. Very unfortunate. Keeping a one land hand. Is that what's happening? Thoughtseize number 3. I guess I better ding him the life for doing that 3 Thoughtseize right in a row.
Oh,
Engineered explosives coming into play for Jeff and passing the turn back. Every other game has been reported. This is the last, head table is the last game. Shifting Woodland coming into play from Brandon. Jeff still working on one land. Oh, there's the second land. Boggart Bog. Paying 3 to put that into play. He's going to blow up the engineered explosives, destroying one of the amulets. Dryad of the Grove coming out. And a second land for turn. Oh no, a first land for turn. And there's a second land for turn. Gruul Turf coming into play. Bouncing the forest back to hand. Jeff deciding what to do here with his 2 lands. So many lands, too. For one, gonna throw out the March of the Wretched Sorrow, pitching 2 to destroy the Dryad, and passing the turn back. Jeff should have gained life off of that March of the Wretched Sorrow. Break the ice, destroying target land that's snow or could produce colorless. What is that actual, or Eldrazi? What is that actual symbol? Jeff now sitting on 4 land. Playing another Boggart Bog. Which means he should be down to 12. Nope. Yeah, 12. Three damage coming across from the Voidwalker and passing turn back. Brandon playing out a land. Playing out a land. Unfortunate. Shieldred in play now. 3 damage coming across. 2 damage from the Shieldred off the draw for Brandon. Down to 12, I believe. Lotus Field on the top line now. Pass your turn back. Shieldred triggering. Seven damage coming across. Passing the turn back. Ooh, another land. Unfortunate. Two damage from that draw. Down to 3 life. And just a mitt full of land. That's a scoop. We're going to game 3. Unfortunate land flood right at the end there. All right, looks like Jeff's going to keep. Brandon going to keep. Leyline of the Void coming up. Pre-game for Jeff. Let's reset those life totals. Amulet of Vigor. Turn 1 for Brandon. Exactly what he wants to happen. Has a Titan in hand, but there's going to be a Thoughtseize happening right now. Oh, maybe not. Explosive, engineered explosives coming out. That amulet going to hit the graveyard pretty quickly here. Simic Growth Chamber coming into play. Bouncing the forest back to hand. The Suva in hand for Brandon. There's the Boggart Bog. Taking 3 damage for that. For 2. Popping the explosives, getting rid of the amulet. Brandon playing out a mirror pool and passing the turn. Jeff has drawn. He's going to play out another Boggart Bog. Thoughtseize. There it is. There goes the Titan. Necrodominance on field now. Gonna trigger on the end step. See how many cards Jeff wants to draw here. He's gonna draw 6. Soul Spike happening. Discarding the push. And Dothi Voidwalker. Double Soul Spike here. $14. How I'm keep missing stuff on Jeff here. All right, passing turn back to Brandon now. The Mycosynth Gardens copying the amulet as the amulet comes into play. And passing turn back. Jeff playing out a land for turn. And a Emperor of Bones. Beginning of combat, it's got to exile a card with the Emperor of Bones. You're going to exile the Thoughtseize. Oh, the Thoughtseize. That's what I missed. end step, triggering the Necrodominance. Drawing 13 cards. Here we go, down to 1. All right, let's see if Jeff has enough to do what he needs to do to get through game 3 here. Soul Spike happening. Passing the turn back. Looks like Brandon drew a Spelunking. Has a Summoner's Pact in hand. Doesn't have enough. Oh, he does have enough land online to play it out. Smith, this is good. This is good for him. He might be able to pull it off here. Land for turn is a Mirror Pool. For 6 mana. Summoner's Pact. Deal us a winner. Primeval Titan. Online. Grabbing 2 lands off the trigger. All right, land's coming online. Needs that haste land. Has the haste land. Primeval Titan getting haste. Primeval Titan coming across for 6. Primeval Titan triggers. Gonna get another 2 lands. There is Valakut online, so he's taking 6 to the face anyway. There it is. That's the game. Very good. Very good. Managed to pull it out at the end. Bouncing that. We'll go to round 4, ladies and gentlemen. Five minutes left in this round. Or technically 3 minutes left, because I was late starting the timer. But here we go. Round 4. About to begin. I'm going to yell at these dupes to report so we can get the next round underway. Actually, they can take time to unsideboard, I guess. I guess we can allow that. But I am going to stand up and potentially walk around. Although I have pinched my sciatic, so that's a chore.
See, that's the nice part about losing is I just roll, man. You just stay.
The raid boss is now at head table. Let's see who takes it. It's the final countdown. It sure is. There's that champion playmat. Because Ken did win Chillapillar 2024. It's a pantry raid. I had a muffin. I raided the pantry already. Sounds like Ken's playing something different. He's playing something that Alex lent him. So let's see what the heck. You bought one of those hardcover Rift books? Heck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. Get him. Yeah.
I mean, they are beautiful. So why wouldn't you? All right, we're gonna sync the timer up. Or is it Saga for Brandon? Ken's gonna suspend 2 Lotus Blooms.
Okay.
2 Lotus Blooms suspended and Ordinary Plaza. Did you buy the 30th anniversary edition? Or just the regular hardcover? I should just bring in every single Rifts book I can right now. Just to have, like, all of them. Because why not? Man, I can get a lot of Rifts books in right now. Barren Coast being played out for Ken. Double amulets now. Mycosynth Garden grabbing an amulet from the Urza Saga, copying it with the Mycosynth Gardens. There's a Savage Worlds Rifts.
I played this instrument after I do the
Getting a judge question on the Lotus Field if he needs to sack it. Oh, the ultimate hardcover. Heck yeah.
I have another I should have passed this.
So many judge questions being asked right now. Lumra being cast out with the 6 mana from that Lotus Field. Lumra, a 0/0 Lumra.
So, trigger. It dies immediately.
Lumra dies immediately, mills 4 cards, and puts all lands back under play. Back into play. What a play. What is happening? Echoing Deep's not copying anything. You ran a Rifts game at CamCon for several years? Nice. Ooh, I can bring in mercenaries, dude. Green Sun, X6. Disrupting Shoal. Disrupting shoal, countering. Lots of giggling on the table happening right now. Lots of giggling. And passing the turn.
One more, right? Okay.
Ken now taking his turn.
I was playing around like double spared stealth here for something. I'm like, I gotta get as much
Orderly Plaza
as possible.
coming to play.
And it was wrong. Alright. Untap. Upkeep.
Brandon untapping, upkeeping, and drawing. Crumbling Vestige coming into play. Lotus Bloom. 2 Lotus Blooms in play now. Tameshi Reality Architect coming into play. Currently, Ken's got 2 white floating. Reality Architect allows you to return a land you control to its owner's hand, return target artifact or enchantment card with mana value X or less from the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Lotus Bloom coming back in play. Lotus Bloom coming back into play. 4 white floating. 7 white floating now. Turning another land to his hand. Doing it for blue and white this time. Whirl of Invention for 4. He's going to fetch a artifact with converted mana cost X or less, and that artifact is going to be a goblin. What is that? A goblin charbocracker? Is that a Charbelcher? Goblin Char. Is that a Charbelcher? Is that what that is? For 3 and tap, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. This artifact deals damage equal to the number of non-land cards revealed this way to any target. If the revealed land card was a mountain, this artifact deals double that damage instead. Put the revealed cards on the bottom of your library in any order. So we revealed every card from his library, and none were lands. Is that what just happened? I think that's what just happened. We're gonna go to the replay on that, just so I can see. Yeah, okay, that is exactly what happened. We're gonna save that clip for later. Oh, Beyond the Supernatural 2nd edition. Can't get it. Brandon taking the play. Game 2. Round 4. Wait a minute. Can I order in Robotech? All right. Let's see how round 2 goes. Sideboarding is complete. Or game 2. So we got 2 games reported. Ken's gonna mull. Looks like Rob has beaten Jordan 2-0. Blair's beaten Nick 2-0. Oh, none of my, I can connect all my accounts with Twitch. All right, here's the cut. See what Kenny draws. All right, looks like Ken's going to keep this hand. Brandon with the Arboreal Grazer. And Ken with the Ruins. has Goblin Charbelcher in hand. Second Urza Saga out for Brandon with a forest. Thundertrap Trainer online. Looking at his top 4. You reveal a non-creature land card from one of them, put him in your hand. He's going to put in the Disrupting Shoal. Construct coming in the end step. Holy, I am fading out, ladies and gentlemen. It is way past my bedtime on a work night. Urza Saga going to the bin, floating to colorless. Gonna fetch a artifact. Gonna be an Amulet of Vigor. Because that's how you do. Oh, he's gonna get a map right away. So, gonna crack the map. Two damage from the construct coming across. Cracking the map. Getting a Simic Growth Chamber. No sleep till Brooklyn. But I'm so sleepy. Hydroelectric Laboratory coming into play untapped. Ken going down to 12, I believe. Brandon playing another Amulet of Vigor for 1. Ken now for 3. War of Innovation for 0 or for 1. Or for 0. Grabbing the Lotus Bloom. Cracking it right away. And Disrupting Shoal for 1. Countering one of the amulets. Combat happening. 3 damage coming across. Alright, looks like Brennan is at 20 life. He's at 20 life. Ken is at 9. Confirmed. Ooh, there's another Lotus Bloom for his hand. Another Thundertrap Trainer coming out. Looking at the top 4 cards of his library. Lots of land, lots of creatures. I don't know what else is in there. Thundertrap Trainer, and 3 lands. Oh no, there's an instance in there. Seagate Restoration. Going to hand. Suspending Lotus Bloom. And passing your turn back. Green Sun Zenith being drawn. 2 Green Suns in hand. 2 Simic Growth Chambers. Simic Growth Chamber coming into play. Tapping it twice, bouncing it back. Floating 4. Apith Gamer, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Green Sun for 3. I'm gonna grab a Dryad, I'm assuming. There it is. Oh, yep, there it is. Simic Growth Chamber coming out. Another 4 mana being added in. And for 6. Green Sun Zenith for 6. Gonna grab that Titan. Titan coming into play. Trigger. Gonna grab 2 more lands. Gruul Turf. And Mirror Pool. He's going to attempt to copy the Primeval Titan with the Mirror Pool. After doing a bunch of Gruul Turf stuff, there's the copy. He's going to grab 2 more lands. There's Valakut. He's looking for the battlements. He's got the battlements in his hand. Unfortunate. So unfortunate. Can't give him haste. Can't get the Valakut's triggers to happen. He's trying to find a way to give him haste, because without that haste, you can't get those 4 lands back into play. Giving the Valakut, making Valakut do work. Do Valakut, Vesuva, and 2 more lands. Echoing Deeps. And Gruul Turf. Echoing Deeps is going to copy Mirror Pool. He's going to attempt to copy the Primeval Titan. Maybe. He's going to copy something else. You have to copy the Dryad. Copy the Dryad, and then you can put the Hasty Land in play. Henweir Battlements going to be put into play for hasty action. Doesn't have enough mana, I think, to actually do it though. Last land he can play. Comes into play untapped though. Ken's gonna let him rewind and copy the guy. Titan getting haste. Combat, Titan coming across. Triggering, 2 lands coming into play. A Titanfall. Yes, indeed. There's Valakut. Is he going to get the Vesuva now, or is he going to get something else? No, he's going to get something else. Primeval Titan doing 5 damage. Ken's got things he needs to do that he can do now. Passive turn back. Ken can get the damage off now. Ken doesn't think he can win here. He does have the Fire Belcher, but doesn't have enough mana to get it out right now. His Lotus Bloom is on suspend too. He's got 4 for he can play the Fire Belcher out, but he can't get the 3 mana to tap it. All right, there it is. We're going to game 3. Ken's going to scoop this one. There's no way he can get that, do enough damage to stay alive here. Ken's got to reflip his cards, so they're not lands. Brandon's like, are we the last ones? And like, yeah, you are. You're definitely the last ones. Slow play Asaurus. I mean, they're on game 3 with 18 minutes left. They're moving. They're hustling for sure. Ooh, Ken's gonna sideboard. Ken's gonna keep here. Let's see what Brandon's hand looks like. He is not going to keep.
Come on, give me a sec.
Cambridge to Boston, lives in a world she's lost in. Victim of
Alright,
2 Lotus Blooms being suspended. That's it. Game's over. Ken's going to flip a land. Play out that Hydroelectric Laboratory. Coming into play tapped. Cavern of Souls, naming Primeval Titan for 1. Going to cast out the Amulet of Vigor.
you can counter any other way. I just need this one. I'm definitely losing in this game, but it's okay. Kenny's gonna do it.
Another Hydroelectric Laboratory online. Thundertrap Trainer coming into play. Lotus Bloom's gone down to 2 counters. Goblin Charbelcher now out of hand. Brandon passing and Kenny passing the turn. He has drawn a something. Microsmith Gardens. Copying the amulet. One counter coming off those Lotus Blooms. One damage coming across from that Thundertrap Trainer. It's on a 20 turn timer. Lofi? Lo-fi? Lofi? Luffy? Luffy? 247, thank you for the follow. Lo-fi, 247. Amazing time. Welcome in. Another Thundertrap Trainer coming into play. Not entirely sure what Ken is going to grab here. What does he got? What is he happening? There is a Suspension Ray going into hand now. Oh, Suppression Ray. Suppression Ray. I can't talk. Brandon taking his turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Not sure what he drew. Oh, he drew an amulet. Has a Dryad as well. And a Dryad in play now. That Gruul Turf, tapping for 4. Flare of Denial, blocking out the Dryad. Ooh, there's a Summoner's Pact in hand as well. Trying to figure out if you played a land, but yeah, played that Gruul Turf out, which is why he's got floating. Come on, Brandon. It's getting late for him. He's forgetting stuff. I think he's stalled out now. Now that that Dryad's gone, he's totally stalled out. Green Sun for 1. Grab an Arboreal Grazer. You can't Summoner's Pact yet. You need Green Sun for 1 and grab an Arboreal Grazer. And then you can do the Gruul Turf again. Although, I don't know if you have anything... Doesn't have anything in his hand to really do anything with that. He is thinking about Summoner's Pacting. Grabbing. There's so much math involved with Amulet Titan. Three amulets online now. Summoner's Pact. Ken has no response to that. Arboreal Grazer. In play. It's going to make 9 green mana with Lotus Field and sack his 2 lands. It's going to Green Sun Zenith for 8.
Green Sun for all of my mana.
He's gonna Green Sun for 8.
X is... How much mana did I have? 9? X is 8.
He's gonna grab a Titan. Here we go. Here we go. Can he do it? Primeval Titan on field. Gonna grab 2 lands. He is gonna grab a Tolaria Well and a Simic Growth Chamber. Summoner's Pact again. Another Primeval Titan on field. Triggering the Primeval Titan, grabbing 2 land. Mirror Pool. Gruul Turf. It's going to float 9 mana with those. Three green, 3 red, 2 colorless. Using the Mirror Pool, copying the Titan. Now that is a copy Titan. Grabbing Valakut. Grabbing the battle things. 3 Titans getting haste. 18 damage coming across. Six lands coming in line. Four bounce lands coming into play. There's a 6 lands in play. Kessig Wolfrun is in play. I think he's got it. Look, 12 mana, 18 mana, 24 mana, 26 mana. One Titan going to plus 26 plus O and trample. That's the game! He's done it! Kessig Wolfrun. 3 Titans. He's done it. He's taken it. Amazing. Amazing.
Bro, I almost did. Would you counter the 7? Did you have it? Oh, okay. Oh, my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the tournament. Brandon taking top spot for the first time since we've opened. Amazing. Amazing time. He stomped the competition. He sure did. That Kessig Wolfrun coming into play. Doing some damage. What an amazing game. Alright, everyone. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Store is emptied out. we are going to call it a night. So thanks, everyone. Remember, we are open tomorrow. Stay tuned for F&M. Friday Night Magic. We're going to be doing some standard tomorrow night. 6:30, same time, same place. And yes, we will see you guys later.